Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, your official partner content creator for Expansive Worlds. And as you guys know, I've had several questions. What does official partnered content creator actually mean? We are not privy to top secrets. I mean, sometimes we know some things, but we really don't know that much more than you guys. A lot of things are kept top secret, even to us, to enhance our player experience as well. And the devs kind of want to know what our reaction is when we get early access to a map. But that's really all it is. Partner creator, we get early access to maps. Like I'm on Japan right now, it doesn't come out until Tuesday, the 29th. So what this means is we get a chance to come around, play the game, show it off, promote the game, to the viewer. And so what I'm doing today is just a quick little video to show you, and I'm just going to mostly just open the map up. I've got some markers down that show where to catch each fish. This isn't mission related, although it kind of is. Whenever you catch a fish now, instead of going around and looking for signs, it's wherever you catch a fish at, and that could be anywhere on the map. It's up to each individual player. If you accidentally catch a fish here or there, I'm just going to show you where I have caught fish at. And so this is like a little quick start guide. Not really so much diamonds. I have caught a diamond snakehead, and I'll show you where I caught that at. But I'm going to show you where you can at least go and catch bronze and silver of each fish. And maybe some golds, diamonds, of the ones that I have experienced so far. But this is a quick guide, day one. If you just want to go out and say, I want to catch one of each fish, that's what this guide is for. It's not really like any type of strategy or, use this bait or anything like that. We've really not had it. I've only had it since yesterday. So I've only opened the map up, and I have managed to catch one of each fish. And I showed that off during yesterday's live stream. I'll probably do a live stream today too. And we're just going to be fishing, not focusing on any missions or anything like that. Although you may see some missions pop up in the live stream. Those can't be helped because, like I said, anytime you catch a fish for the first time, no matter where it's at, it starts a mission for that fish. So you don't have to go around and find signs anymore. With that being said, guys, please do me a favor. Over in the corner, hit that YouTube watermark, the subscribe watermark, or straight down below, you can hit the subscribe button there. If you haven't yet, we are approaching 10,000 subscribers, and if we get there before December 31st, we're going to be doing a 12-hour celebration stream, doing some PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam card giveaways, and we're just going to have a good time. We fish with the community. The bigger giveaway, a brand new Xbox Series X when we reach 50,000 subscribers, guys. You heard that right. Tell your friends, get them over here, tell them, try to talk them into playing the Angler, but the last I checked, you can play any game you want on Xbox Series X. Everybody's pumped about Japan. Let's hop into it. Just a little quick guide where you can catch each fish. Okay, guys, we will start off with the Japanese eel. We'll just go in order here of the fish. As you can see here, a lot of river stuff going on with them. Every word, habitat's river. So that's how I kind of looked at this stuff. And nighttime, and you can always look at their traits and things like that. But do that for every fish. We're not going to go over all that stuff because it'd just be too long of a video. So you can all see all that stuff for yourself. Always hit tab, see what all they bite, things like that. I try to target as many fish as possible when I'm experimenting around like this and seeing what all is in water. So I look, and I'll be like, okay, what's a bait that's in common with a lot of different fish? And that's just how I did it and discovered them. We were able to catch them all and at least start the missions on them. We won't look at that. I'll let you guys see that stuff for yourself. But Japanese eel, where can you catch them at? Jingisukan Sizzle. Some of these names are fun to say. There's actually 4 different fish right here that if you want to go, and if you've not gotten the mission for these fish yet, let's look at them here. So we may go a little out of order since there's 4 fish here that we can get. There's the Japanese eel. Okay. So the Japanese eel can be caught here. There's the Chum Salmon, which can be caught at several different places. But again, if you've not caught it yet, might as well go for it while you're here. White spotted char and the Japanese freshwater crab can all be caught right there. So let's look at those individual fish. Let's look at the Chum Salmon real quick. You see here the Chum Salmon, the one my biggest one, 15 pound, and the animation when holding them is pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. Don't know how big they get yet. A silver at 15 pounds, so I'm going to say they get pretty big. Now, the second fish on our list here is the Japanese freshwater crab. I caught one that was 1 pound. It was a silver at that spot right there, my biggest one. White spotted char is a pretty fish, and that's a 13 pound bronze. So how big do they get? You know, that's a big fish right there. All right, guys, let's move on to probably the most popular fish because of how big they can get. The Sockeye Salmon. And I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But that is our third fish on the list. And there's a few spots I have found for them. I'll show you those on the map. They are huge. That is a 43.72 pound silver. Here is one spot that you can catch the salmon, and that is above Sao Sluice Way, right here across the railroad tracks. Come down here and just stand on the bank. You'll see them right there. And another fish, the rainbow trout. That is where I caught my rainbow trout as well. Beautiful remodel still on the rainbow trout. No two fish have looked the same since I've been fishing for them here, but cherry salmon can be caught right there. And then in this bend, I hear, I don't know if another content creator or what, a diamond has been caught here. I can't confirm that. I do not know, but I do know that you can catch them there. So let's look at the cherry salmon since we've shown it off right there. Rivers, 2.87 pound silver. So they're not going to get very big. Now, you know, for educational purposes, not to brag, but for educational purposes, I might have been the first person to catch the northern snakehead diamond, just saying. Just saying, you know. But there it is, 12.12 pounds. You know what? Have a look. Well, that snakehead that we've been catching on 7 bloodworm has come over and bit. I'm also seeing some microfish here. Whoa! That's a diamond northern snakehead. My first diamond on Japan is a northern diamond snakehead. And I have to keep this secret. Oh my God. Oh my God, I should just hide. I should just go into hiding until embargo lift. Hello, my name is Darth Slone. Do you suck at fishing? Are you struggling to catch diamond fish? If so, get yourself a Darth Slone mug. That's good coffee. You'll still suck at fishing, but you'll have coffee in a cool mug. Chances are you'll see that bad boy in another video. You know, a diamond guide. But right here is where I caught that bad boy, right there. And the Magi you can also catch right there. Let's take a look at the Magi. And I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. But right there, I have a 4.52 pound bronze. Now, snakehead you can catch at a lot of places. Often a lot of the docks. I was standing on the dock and I caught that one. Here's another place you can catch the snakehead. Koyu beat. I don't know if you catch diamond there, but you can definitely catch them there as well. Now, right here, the Japanese dace can be caught if you go here to Good Cow. This is about central map. Maybe a little south central map. Over on the left side, Japanese dace right there. I just caught it. I wasn't even going for it. I can't remember what I was fishing for, but caught it right there. And they are a beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful. That's a 2-pounder. Look at that coloration on those things. I wonder how big they get. I'm going to say 4 or 5 pounds probably. All right, guys, the pond loach right at the start, right by the post office. If you just walk right down to the edge right here, you can catch the pond loach and some other fish. I can't remember what else I caught there, but I do know that I caught the pond loach there. Courtesy of CJO, I was at my wit's end. It was one of my last 2 fish to find, and I was like, man, I saw CJO was streaming, and I was like, hey, let me go snipe his stream real quick. So I went in there, and I was like, hey, bud. Caught you a pond loach yet? And he told me where the sweet fish was too. CGO, me and him are buds. So that's the pond loach. They're a small fish, 2 pounds. No, Not even 2 pounds. That's 2 ounces. 2 ounces? Small fish. It's like an eel and a catfish had a baby or something. I don't know. All right, the Japanese smelt. Small fish, I guess you could consider it a microfish. You can fast travel here and summon a boat and get up there. I've been here and I didn't get a fast travel point, so maybe there's one right through here or something. I don't know, but if not, then you can always go up there. Worth going to because diamond snakehead up there, but that's the Japanese smelt location as well. All right, guys, the AU sweet fish is not going to be too big of a fish. You can see that one's a little dark right there, but it is 2.26 pounds and lakeshore, shallow lake, deep lake. I think you can get them in this lake, but I know you can get them here because this is where I caught mine. Seems like I caught some other fish up here too. Oh yeah, the Dolly Varden trout. We might as well look at that while we're at it. But there's a waterfall there. It's beautiful. There's probably some other fish you can catch there. Those Dolly Varden, I call them Dolly Parton trout because they're pretty like Dolly. But anyway, right here, guys, the sweet fish. Right there, the Dolly Varden trout. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the Dolly. Look at that. Look at the coloration without even clicking on it. Look at that. How beautiful. The Dolly Varden trout right there. 2.75 pounds silver. I want a diamond of those so bad because they are just so vibrant. Beautiful fish. EW knocked it out of the park right there. All right, the Mir Catfish, which I think are going to be a pretty big fish, as we've caught a 25.47 pound silver. And I'll show you on the map. You can catch them float fishing as long as it's, you know, kind of a shallow spot, but they are a bottom feeder and nighttime preferred, you know, like most catfish. But they get, I think, I'm going to say they get pretty big. This will be one of the ones that I go for pretty quick too. But this lake here, and I'm pretty sure I caught them up here and forgot to mark it. This is where I caught my diamond northern snakehead, but just caught a few here. So right above this Kazuduke onsen right here, you can get your Mir Catfish. Now, guys, on to one of the most popular fish and most beautiful fish of all the variations on the maps. You can see the one in the thumbnail there. They're just, no two feral koi seem to be the same. They're so pretty, so vibrant. And I've caught a few golds and got excited a few times. And you can catch these in pretty good lot of places. I'll show you where I have caught some golds and a couple golds right here, actually. I guess this is the top of a volcano, but there's like a little triangular shaped water hole. There's no fast travel point up there. So if we ever get tents, guys, that's where I'll be placing a tent. Just go ahead and tell you right there. 2 feral koi golds right there. But now I was also told that I think it was over here. Yeah. Right over here in this area, I caught some feral koi there too. But apparently I think Scarecrow caught some golds there. I believe I heard him say in CJO stream, they were streaming together yesterday. I think that's where they caught them at. On to the Sockeye Salmon, a little bit paler version of maybe the Kokanee Salmon, kind of whitish, a little bit of pink. There might be, some of them might look a little bit like a Kokanee Salmon depending on their colorations, but let's look on the map where you can get them, and you can see that's a bronze 5.67, so they're going to be a little bigger. But let's look here. They're more of a river type fish. So I think over here on the left-hand side, let's see, we got a couple. Yeah, sockeye salmon there. Eggplant head, if you come all the way over to the left, probably up and down all these rivers here. What else did we catch? White spotted char. We already went over that. So you can catch a couple of those right there. Char are considered salmon in some parts of the world. All right, guys, this brings us to our last fish, the Mozambique tilapia. Now, I've not caught them in a lot of places, actually. I think the only place I've caught them, but now I've not been targeting them, and who knows? Maybe using too big of a hook or whatever. But right here, right next to where we do the feral koi fishing, right there, maybe they like the same environment, so maybe you could catch them over here. I'm not really for sure, but I know you can catch them here because I caught a few there. So now it's time to go out, pick a fish, and go for it. This is where it starts getting fun. This is what I like. And I like that you can catch them anywhere and not tied to a specific location. I really like that. Good job. Well done, EW. My name is Darth Slone. Now you know where you can go catch each species. Let us start telling us in the comments, guys, come Tuesday at least, where you catch those diamonds, make sure to report them to the official Angler Discord and let them know. You know, again, click it over in the corner or down below. The subscribe button, guys. We appreciate you. We'll be live streaming probably today, probably all weekend, Japan, until it comes out on Tuesday. You guys have a great one. If you're over on the Hunter, have a great one. If you're over here, have a legendary. My name's Darth Slone. Have a good one.